What's up with it, y'all? I always want to make this quick video because I'm really, this is something that really pisses me off, and this is something that will, um, this is something that I don't like, amongst black people. Let me say this: any black man or woman that consistently tells you and to persuade you from not dating black people, from not dating black women, to me is an enemy. To me, they're the devil. To me, they're the devil, and to me, they're a white supremacist. Yes, I believe. Even though Kristen Karazan, like I said, I think to me she's a white supremacist. Kristen Karazan is a white supremacist. Black men who keep telling black men to just go out and go get you a white girl, and they're a white supremacist. Like, here's the reality that black people don't want to fucking accept. And you're going to have to accept this whether you like it or not. First of all, I am not separate from a black woman. I don't know who keeps pushing this narrative that black women are some type of different race and black men are a different race. You niggas have lost your fucking mind, for one. Two, you have mental problems. And three, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Without black men, there's no black woman. Without no black woman, there is no black man. You're not going to force a biracial person to just, oh, well, let me go just be with a black person. No, because as soon as when the biracial person has a relationship with a non-black woman or a non-black man, that baby is going to be majority white. So you basically just breathe out your blackness. I don't know what it is about black people who don't want to accept this, who don't want to just accept that for what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. I don't know why we are so traumatized to a point to where we think that, that it's a problem to promote black love. I don't give a fuck about what white people think. Why did that's another that this is the issue that I have a problem with black people. See, that's the difference between me and other black people, male and female, because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about these people, and I don't give a fuck about their survival. I care about my survival. I care about my survival, and I care about my community. I don't give a fuck about white people and what they got going on. If they die out, then they die out. That's their problem. They ain't got nothing to do with me, and I'm not gonna save them. And why would I save them after all the fuck shit they done to us? Makes no fucking sense to me. So why would I do that? But these people will convince you. They will if someone showed you a video of this video, they will convince you that I'm racist. I'm racist and this and that. And love is love. That's bullshit. You cannot create a black man and a black woman without each other. Black love has to be in the forefront in the black community. I don't like so anybody who constantly keeps trying to talk this shit as if like that's a reality. You cannot how can you get more black women without the black man? You have to have black men. So same thing with black men. You have to have black women. So I don't know why we keep trying to act like lowering our population just because we have self-hate, just because you can't find you a black man, or just because you can't find you a black woman that's right. Or no, how about you fix the fucking problems in the fucking community and stop fucking bitching? Stop being cowards and fix the problems of your own community. That goes for both black men and women. Chasing white people and chasing other race groups to validate you is not the fucking solution. A white man is supposed to come to this fucking video and talk shit, even though the shit he's saying is not gonna make no sense. All he can do is call me names. He's not gonna nobody. They can never really create a point to really say that you're wrong. All they can do is just call you names because that's how much of a coward these men are. Now there are some white men who would agree it is what it is, but that's very few. So it is what it is. Not everybody, the majority of white men doesn't fuck with Malcolm X and the shit that he was talking about. There are a few who do, but it's just reality. We need to get out of this mindset that someone from another race needs to come save us, or we need their help. That is pathetic. Any black man, that's not that actually that brings up the point that a lot of black men, a lot of y'all think like that. Because if you believe that I can't be a billionaire without the help of these men, you're fucking pathetic. At the end of the day, if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing for your own business, for your own self, I mean, look, I'm not saying you can't be a billionaire in the black community. You can, but you gotta play. You gotta know how business operates. And you can't short yourself either. I agree. You can't short yourself either. Because I don't like it when black people, for some reason, we can give all our money away to white folks and other race groups. But for some reason, if I start a business or so and so starts a business and we're charging a certain price, you're a scammer. You're a scammer all of a sudden because I mean it's ridiculous. And that shit needs to consistently be called out. You know what I'm saying? The people who want to help you and really, I mean, because black people, let's be real, you can't. That doesn't make any sense. Like we can't thrive as a community without economics. Like that's just giving everything away for free is dumb. Like you can't thrive off like that. So you're gonna have to work for it, man. It's just that simple. But you cannot create a black woman without black men. There's no black woman. That is a fact. That will always be what it is. So I don't know what black men are talking about, and I don't know what some of you black women are talking about. But you niggas need to get y'all shit together. Go get therapy. Go get fucking therapy. Please. Kristen Kara saying she needs some therapy. Like, seriously. She needs some fucking therapy. Because that's crazy. I mean, you're 50 on YouTube. This woman is in her 50s and on YouTube talking about getting a white man, a group of men who don't even give a fuck about you though. Like, I mean, they're not on their channels promoting you. They're not on their channels giving a shit about you. You're just desperate and pathetic. That's how they look at you. Same thing with a lot of you black men. These white women don't really give a fuck about you. They look at you as desperate and pathetic and low self-esteem ass motherfuckers. They don't care about y'all like that. Majority of white women gonna always deal with non-black white men. Like I don't. That's never gonna change. How can I create white women? How can I create more white men without each other? So with that being said, they're not going to fuck with y'all like that. Get that through y'all fucking head. It's the same thing with Asians. It's the same way with any other race group. They're not going to fuck with y'all like that. Let that just accept black people. Just accept the fact that you live in a world where every race group is gonna do what's best for their race group. It's no different in the fucking jungle. The anaconda is not. The anaconda don't give a fuck about that lion. The anaconda's trying to do what's best for himself. The lion don't give a fuck about this anaconda. The lion's gonna do what's best for himself and the pack. It's just y'all gonna have to accept that. I don't know what else to say. Y'all gonna have to accept that. At some point, you guys have to accept that. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I don't know what else needs to be done. I don't know. I mean, I mean, damn, do you need some white people to come shoot up the hood or something? I mean, what is it going to take for y'all to accept the shit that needs to be accepted? These people don't give a fuck about y'all. Just let that, just, it is what it is. Of course, any white person or any non-black person will come to this video and say that I'm crazy, you're smoking dope and you're smoking a lot of crack, blah, blah, blah. He's wrong. You know, he's wrong. He's racist. What else they say? You know, love is love. You know that bullshit that they teach y'all, which is bullshit because they can't prove, they've done nothing for black people. These are the same people who don't do nothing for black people. They're not trying to change no issues, nothing major. They're not trying to create anything that's progressing black people. But for some reason, I'm evil and this and that. You see what I'm saying? See that psychological warfare shit that they do to y'all, and y'all don't even recognize that shit. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, man, I'm not gonna make this video long. You people need to go see some therapy. And at the end of the day, without black love, black people are extinct. That is a fact. That is something that y'all gonna have to fucking accept, whether you like it or not. You either accept the fact that you don't want black people to be on this earth, because at the end of the day, breeding ourselves out and seeking validation from a white woman and a white man or anybody else is not the solution to our fucking problems. How about we change our culture? We have a horrible culture. Black people don't value education. Okay, let's fix that problem. We don't value economics. Okay, let's fix that problem. We don't value health as much as we should. Let's fix that fucking problem. We have issues. We need to do better. We have to do a better job in how we treat and educate our children. Okay, let's fix that problem. Being a hood nigga, a thought, a stripper, a hoe, entertainer, an athlete, that's not improving the lives of black people. You need your fathers, you need your mathematicians, you need your mothers, you need your lawyers and your doctors, you need your electricians, your carpenters, you need your entrepreneurs. Okay, let's fix these problems. These problems can be fixed if black people believe it. And stop letting people get in their fucking ear. Not just black folks, but other race groups. Why the fuck would you get? See a white man and a white man, Asian, they can't come to me like that. They can't come at me like that because I'm gonna check they bitch ass. They can't come at me like that. They can never come at me like that. So they gonna either have to accept it or bow down and do what needs to be done. Either get the fuck on or do as I say. It's just that simple, man. Come on. So I don't know what it is about black men and black people, particularly black men, because as black men, I don't know this low self-esteem and it's okay to be broke and we need to just blame everything on black women. I'm not co-signing that. I will never co-sign that. And I'm speaking for myself. I will never co-sign that. Black women are not the issue. It's black men in my eyes. Stop talking about Pookie and Ray Ray. Because a lot of you dudes who are educated don't do nothing for the black community. You don't bring that knowledge and skill back to the black community. I remember Boyce Watkins talked about this one dude who was a designer of this of a car. He designed it. I think he is a designer of one of the cars that we actually drive today, and he's like, bro, why you can't bring them that knowledge and skills to your own community? Like we can really and we can just design our own shit. Like you can't do that for some reason. That's a problem. So that's the issue that we're facing as a community. You know, a lot of these HBCUs they teach black people to go work for white folks. Black people need to be real about that too. That's what they do. They teach black people to go work for white folks. They don't teach black people to work for themselves. We gotta call that shit out. Come on, man. We have our issues. Let's fucking fix them. And stop giving a fuck about whether I would rather white people hate me than like me. Because when they like you and you love them, you're conflicted. You can't fucking think straight. And you have no logic whatsoever fucking ever. If a white woman went to the hood and shot up everybody in the hood, you will still have black men defending this woman. See what I'm saying? So it's ridiculous, man. We got issues. Let's correct them. I mean, let's like seriously. Like this is crazy.